See you, TMG.
This New York thing. Hey, before we cut, let's talk some football. Let's talk some football.
Wow.
Let's start off with Chelsea, man.
Yeah,
Talk to me about Chelsea.
I pray for times like this.
Hey, bro, there's one guy, Jai. He said he's giving up on Chelsea. He doesn't support Chelsea.
This is why I say Chelsea fans are so fickle.
He doesn't support
Because
Chelsea.
a lot of Chelsea fans are former Arsenal fans, especially the ones around our age. And these Chelsea fans, when they go through a bit of adversity, I'll give up on Chelsea. Both hours from Agenda saying they give up on Chelsea. To be honest, I don't think BJ said stuff to that effect and Oba as well. But Chelsea fans, even my other guys, Chelsea fans, like, when they go through a rough period, just give up on their team. When they're doing well, they're up there, support them to the fullest. Basically, Chelsea fans are glory hunters in my eyes. There's no reason for you to be supporting Chelsea, really and truthfully.
They said they're not going back to the bridge, and they've cut from their ties. They said they can't get behind self-anointing guys like Mount, which I can hear that. Mount's so meaty, like
Meaty Mount.
Meaty. He's just a meaty guy, and got guys that haven't showing no heart, no intensity.
But Sandro Felix on loan though.
6 months. It's not good. Well, I don't think that's good business.
And he signed a contract.
He signed an extension with Atletico. So what's that?
I mean, I don't know why he did that. This guy just makes terrible decisions. Even when he went to Atletico in the first place, I didn't think it made sense, and I was proven right.
Well, there's actually only he's leaving at the end of the year, so
he may be, but I don't know. We'll see in it. But
I think Felix is of this opinion. Okay, let me come to England. Let's see how my game translates. Let's see how I play. If I bang here, I'm cutting.
Maybe. But him signing a contract is going to make it difficult. The team's going to have to pay probably a very close 100 mil to get him.
Yeah, you have to pay the fees, fam. If he balls out here, that's 100 mil. People will pay the 100 mils.
So why do you think he chose Chelsea over Arsenal United?
Starting. They're not saying that you're a rotation piece or you're a member of a team. He chose them 2 reasons.
Would he start for United over Martial?
He's going to play Champions League football.
Don't United have Champions League football?
No.
But they got knocked out, the group?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're going to play Champions League football and you're going to have starter minutes. And the pressure of Chelsea is low because Chelsea got nothing going on right now. They're literally 10th. There's no pressure. Let me just ball out.
Yeah, you may see the best.
I'm just here to ball out. I have no pressure. I'm not thinking about winning no league. I got no ties with this team. No one's going to care.
It's true. If he came Arsenal and the walls fell off, he probably will get a lot of the blame.
Yeah. So let me just ball out. Cut. And when I cut, if I go Arsenal, I go Arsenal. If I go Man United, I go Man United. If I stay out of Atletico and Simeone's not local, I'm good.
Interesting. Chelsea. What do you think it's going to happen for Potter?
Potter's not lasting to the end of the season.
You think?
Put money on it. I put money on it. I'll put £100 down.
Graham.
Huh?
Graham Potter, not Graham Souness.
Graham Potter. If he lasted the season, I'll be shocked.
I mean, it's been a shock to his system, I guess, because he's in the big leagues, a lot of pressure.
He's not a joke.
The time you get is very short-lived compared to manager Tina Brand. I mean, I was happy he was given a chance.
He's not a big man. He's not a big man for this.
Not everyone can take that jump from a team like Brighton, when there's no real expectations. To a team like Chelsea have a history of winning at the highest level, the very highest level. So maybe he needed to, I don't know, spend some more time Brighton get him to the next
Brighton
level.
even fallen off since his cut.
Sorry?
Brighton even fallen off since his
I
cut.
still think they're around 7.
Yeah, they're the same, bro. They're still winning the same games.
I mean, that's still somewhat tested to him that his system's been able to maintain and still be able to run it all back. So he's trained the players properly, even though people won't give him that sort of credit, but I will flip in. Maybe if he ends up failing, maybe he probably should have stayed at Brighton a bit longer and got them to a level where they become a team that has expectations. So when he does make the jump to another team, the gap is bridged to an extent. But obviously, when Chelsea come knocking around, they're not going to come knock around all the time.
For me personally, I know everyone's very slow now to judge people ever since obviously Arteta's become somewhat of a success.
Your boy.
Yeah, whatever. Arteta came through. I can't hate guys that come through.
Remember, I told you, give that guy time.
You're always giving guys time, but you said that Arsenal should be burnt down to the ground.
We have.
Rise, well,
Somewhat. We haven't fully to the ground, but we've done that. Out of the Champions League.
Are we rising to like a phoenix?
We're on the way.
Yeah, I'll see that.
If we win the league, then my prophecy would have come true.
No, you always like a phoenix. Are you celebrating?
Of course.
You're gonna go to outside the Emirates to shout?
No, I don't need to do that, man.
You're a big man to do that, innit?
I don't need to do that.
You're a big man to do that.
So it's at the Emirates. It'll be good contact, actually. Who knows? But
You should go.
I don't know. We're gonna take some time off work.
Yeah, take the day off.
I mean,
I just call it Siki.
my leg injured.
If Arsenal win the league, dog, I don't know what I'll do if I'm satisfied. It'll be a long time coming. Not that I support them. I just followed them. 19
years.
A long time coming, whatever. My team be winning the league consistently anyway. City.
Another fake Arsenal fan.
See, guys.
They're not here for the bad times, but they're here for the good
I've been there for the bad times. Tough.
I love
for 19 years, dog.
A lot of Arsenal fans. So a lot of people, like I said before, they Chelsea.
They went to Chelsea City.
Fans, Real Madrid, Barcelona.
The Real Madrid Barcelona one, I just don't understand.
Arsenal fans.
That man don't even keep up with results. If you're a Real Madrid Barcelona,
I can't take your support.
Have you seen a Real Madrid Barcelona fan that can tell you the last 5 fixtures?
Actually, no. Next time I see T's, I need to ask him in person rather than online because I know.
Is he a Real Madrid fan?
Yeah, it's been that for a while. He's a reformed Arsenal fan.
That's a lie. T is not a Real Madrid.
Well, that's what he tells us.
T is not a Real Madrid fan.
That's why he says Zidane's the goal, innit?
Because he supports Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Well,
Only one I know that supports Barcelona is actually Dami. So.
He gives me vibes. I believe he's a reformed Arsenal fan as well.
He's been supporting Barcelona since secondary school. I haven't ever supported him since he support Arsenal. I don't know why he supports Barcelona, but he deserves corn then.
A lot of man do some weird things with the full fandom. But yeah, Liverpool, end of the cycle. Has Klopp burnt them out?
Klopp doesn't even seem like he's got heart. That's the issue with Klopp.
And I touched on this before. This is the difference between Pep and Klopp. Klopp seems to have a lifespan, an expiry date, because of the style he plays. However, better football, it seems like it's too taxing the players. Eventually, they wear off. And if he doesn't rejig it properly, they're gonna fall off in a way that, like this, before they can come back. And
he has too much loyalty with certain players that he's unable to refine and change his team.
So that's what he's struggling from. Hopefully, we'll get a Liverpool fan on this pod very soon because Liverpool had a poor form at the beginning of the season, trying to get the likes of George, Kevin. Who else was there? That's what's Liverpool.
Get the Liverpool fan, man. Let me cook them, man. I took them about
so we took their poor form, but then obviously they went on a bit of a decent run. Now don't poor form again, so it's the best time to get the Liverpool.
They're always talking about Trent like he's some goddess. But I'm on to Trent, man. Flip and defend. Like a man. Like a man. Like defend like a man.
They said defend like a man. TAA. Has let me down. VVD.
How can you be a right back that can't defend? How can you be a back of anything that you can't defend?
They got away with it for a good period.
Yeah, because the guys were covering for him, but the guys that are coming from him, they're tired, man.
He's a false defender.
Yeah, F3, whatever. What's right back? F2. Force 2.
I'm good.
Bro.
But yeah. It's crazy because I was remember seeing a snippet of him at the World Cup. He had done a piece of Talksport where we talked about his defensive frailties, and the interviewer was saying, do you feel people hone in on that? And he's like, yeah, people just read stuff and just exaggerate, over exaggerate. My thing is this: some people may do because his defensive capability is not as good as it needs to be. Some people, the way they talk is not as bad as people say. It's still mapping pretty bad, especially for a player of that quality. But the issue is like he says, he may do like a few good defensive actions and make one mistake. But the one mistake you make is high profile, and that's what people remember: high profile mistake. One mistake leads to goals. Yeah,
and it's a big mistake.
You know what I mean? So
maybe James is sometimes usually that he doesn't. James technically he's not really a great defender, but his athleticism saves him. Like same as Kyle Walker. Like Kyle Walker to me will try to go stride for stride with Mbappe like a fool, but his speed has been saving him defensively. Like he knows like he can get beat, but he's fast enough to recover. I like he's the best matchup for a guy like Mbappe. Like those guys.
Maybe Trent. That's why he
lacks speed, so he can't do that.
That sort of extra level speed, so to cover for his mistakes. And in regards that James and Walker do. So yeah,
Even one B, that's the best one-on-one defender in the world.
yeah,
It
probably.
will lock up any Don. No, it just he's lock up his feet as well.
It's true. Talking of guys that want to lock guys up, especially Kyle Walker. I believe he led City out against a game against Chelsea where they battered them 4-0, I must say. But yeah, City, will they catch Arsenal?
It's a tough question.
I think they will. And Getty's doing well though.
Eddie.
But
Eddie,
unless
yeah.
Arsenal make some reinforcements,
Eddie, Arsenal's squad is too thin.
it's
That's
too
it.
thin. And
That's
Arsenal, I don't see them getting enough luck injury-wise to go through the rest of the season.
It takes two injured. If Partey gets injured, let's forget this whole title chance. Forget
I don't see Arsenal signing defensive midfielder.
Forget it, man.
Unless
Forget it.
Lukonga can step up.
Forget it, man. Forget Lukonga. Forget it, man.
Unless he can.
Is that a session?
Yeah, sorry. What?
What time is it?
Yeah, we've got another 10 minutes. So we're flipping.
Hey, I've got a question. Hey, I think City's gonna catch